Hey again. How y'all doing? Just back for the last hour or last 50 minutes of the stream. It'll probably be a quick one, but just why not, since I went live earlier and we're watching altcoins go berserk right now, like crazy. Some of them insane. Like SNX is breaking out. Yeah. Yeah, dude. And where is it? You know, or where's Bitcoin anyway? You know, it broke the supply line earlier today. It broke the candle high close from June 15th. Kind of back tested it. Now it's at the heart line. The heart line of the channel that has been unbelievably well respected, right? I mean, it was the bottom. Like, you don't know at the time, but dang, man, it bottomed out at this demand line and it's up substantially. Since from the low to the high, man, I mean, 11.3% up, crazy. But if you break the heart line, you just got to think this could be headed to the supply line, all right? The demand line, the supply line. Wow, is it really that crazy? I don't think it is. Maybe go test the high from July 20th or 22nd. But right, I mean, the way the channel goes, if it holds, normally it's going to run to the next level, you know, and if it did that, if it did see the supply line again, it would finally get you one of the targets of that trade setup posted July 14th, you know, if it was, you know, that publication and that idea. So that'd be awesome. But it's like way more awesome for altcoins right now. We have to go to SNX, man. This is like it was one of the most pretty charts, you know, like no way this is happening, man. No way. And it did, like 2020 lows. It fell below that all-time low, then sprung back above it twice. And man, God, dude, it was too strong. I mean, you know, everything in the world pumped except the DXY pretty much today, everything. But my God, what a massive engulfing candle. This is, you got to think about crypto. Like, okay, a 3 to 5% day for stocks is like a 20% day for crypto. You know, it's tough to stomach the amount of volatility and the, you know, your portfolio swings. It really is. It's freaking wild. And I guess with such illiquidity, it becomes even more so. But you're about to, in 47 minutes, SNX is going to have its highest daily candle close since May 8th. And it will be a confirmed breakout above a very key level. One could argue and say it'd be the neckline of a inverse head and shoulders. And the target is 556 if it was, in fact, to play out. We were looking at this one earlier today from the breakout to the next level, like 59 to 60% upside. It's kind of insane. Crazy price action. Ethereum Classic that was falling below critical area. It doesn't matter. If Bitcoin pumps, it's going to rally too, and it broke back above a key level, and there's really nothing above that level. Like, this was it, man. Look at that. Holy crap, dude. It was a breakdown, and it's like not about the breakdown. It's about the fall through. The fall through was, it didn't matter. You broke back above the level. You broke back above it the next day, just like we've seen how many times on these fake breakouts, breakdowns or breakouts, right? And my God. Crazy performance, man. I mean, dude, between this level, there's not too much. I mean, we could try to say that there is one level, like right here, you know, 34. It's like a peak from January 19th and another peak from February 11th. You could extend it out and probably get yourself a candle low close from December of last year. And it seems like you're very close to that. I'm just thinking, you know, if it wasn't going to make it to $40, which, my God, dude, there's just not much here. Maybe this might be the level that it tests next. 34.25. I think that's pretty cool. Wow. ENS. Good God. Remember this trash? Breaking above its 200-day moving average, or breaking above major key levels. God, anything above 13, it's like a breakout happening today, you know, not yesterday, but today, where I looked those lows, you weren't really above them, you were kind of below them, and now it's just blasting off. And I guess 1660, but above that, looking around $20. It's wild. if Bitcoin's really breaking this heart line and it goes and sees the top of the channel, these altcoins, you should use your imagination, man. They could be going insane. They really could. Yeah, dude. Got breakouts, got stuff going on. I mean, just about everything's pumping massively, right? Even Sol's up 10%. You know, some of these coins aren't up like too much, but let's look at total real quick. Total breaking the supply line. Okay.
Look here. Look, listen.
It's good news, man. If it, let's just say a measured move, we're going by the textbook, was to be achieved eventually, which I don't know. But if it went by the textbook, a measured move is 1.064 trillion. Just the top of the structure. That's it, that it's breaking out of. Or it's attempting to break out of, right? Because, hey, man, there may not be follow through tomorrow, right? But I'm just pointing out supply lines being broken. You see them. It's real life, man. It's not me making it up. It's just happening, you know? And you like pretty much have back tested this level, 950, 959 billion. And it's really good. Yeah, there's chop around here on total. That's, there you go, 1.6 trillion, couple peaks back from January 2021. So that could be very well where you're headed. The lowest low, the higher lows. Now a higher high, now a higher low. Oh my goodness, trending. The trend continues, man. When it seemed like all hope was lost, man. These coins just hanging on. I mean, just look at this. I don't know what's going to happen with this, right? It could be over, like just randomly. ONT. You see this all-time low from March 2020, and I'm just here making observations. Power hour. Bitcoin is right now. Actually, as I'm speaking to you, it may change in 2 minutes, but it is barely breaking that heart line right now. It is above that heart line right now as I'm speaking to you. But anyway, it's curious to see an asset like ONT that just seemed, just terrible price action down here. But look at you back tested the spring once and twice, and now you're failing to see it again. It's just interesting. And you know the price action, down, up, down, up, down, right? You just got to wonder here on ONT, like, are these altcoins like for real bottoming now, or they've looked like garbage? It's like they're showing all these bear structures. They're back testing resistance as resistance, like really sound looking bearish arguments. And then like stuff like today happens and all this stuff's getting violated. And that makes you wonder, what kind of trend are we in still? Are we getting better? The problem is the performance is so bad. You know, it's like, it's still lower than it was July 20th. But I guess Bitcoin is too. You just, you know, curious level, right? No one's going to argue with it being a curious level here.
This market has taught me how important can be on the 4-hour, if you use just the daily, wrapped. Oh yeah, and false breakouts have consequences.
You want to use multiple time scales in your analyses. Sometimes you can get creative and go to like even the ones you don't like, 4-hour daily, 3-day, weekly, monthly. Then you can sometimes you go to the 12-hour and the 8-hour sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, my God, Egg came in yesterday tipping $3.33, being like, hey man, do you see on the 3-hour chart classic bullish divergence? And we looked at it, it's like, dang man, undeniable. Yeah, there's classic bullish divergence, and it's at that demand line. And look what that 3-hour bullish divergence in the end has manifested into. My God, I think that's pretty cool, dude.
Crypto Chef tipped $30. Mitch Ray, timeless like a fine wine.
What's up, Crypto Chef, man? Thanks so much for the $30. Dang, dude. Kings, man. Thank you, dude. Wow. Good to see you again. Holy crap. I don't know about that, about wine and stuff. But I appreciate it. Or it's just, you know, you look at some are just better than others, really. Like, really, man. Like, good God. Like, Uniswap was breaking supports, man. It really was. Dude, it was like kind of, hey, you're in a lot of trouble here. You're about to roll over. There was bearish divergence. And then, okay, the bearish divergence just, you know, Jerome Powell pump. Positive mobility. It'll make triple bearish divergence and probably reverse at the supply line or something. But yeah, man, I mean, this thing's up 22.5%. Good God, you know, bearish breakdown completely invalidated as it confirmed it yesterday with the divergence. See what I'm saying? These bearish things just aren't playing out. There's not enough sellers anymore, or there's just too much demand everywhere in the world on every market, every asset class, right? Total still broken out. An interesting look on the daily here on Sol that, look, it had a bearish breakdown below the level you see, right? The next day, no follow through, bullish engulfing candle back above 37.37. That's not bad. That's really good. That's a failed bearish breakdown. I think we've seen that enough times. We're in failed bearish breakdown season now since the lowest low, the selling climax, June 18th. All you're getting are false bearish breakdowns now. That's all that's happening. Oh no, it looks so bad. And then just a higher low gets painted on the daily. Same thing with Atom too. So, I mean, if this is real, like what it's actually doing, you don't just fake out tomorrow again. I mean, 48.62. It is a true failed bearish breakdown. Crazy. Going to Atom real quick. Look at Atom. Up 11%. Dude, it's fine and it's getting better. But it's still not making higher highs than it saw July 21st. But just saying, you know, it lost all that 88% of its value, right? It did that. It fell below a key level and then failed to break down and then back tested the inflection point as support, then made a third low. Classic accumulation structure with bullish divergence before that at the bottom, and now it's making like a fourth low. And yeah, you could paint a nice channel there and it looks gorgeous, dude. It looks like it's like Bitcoin, how perfect it looks. But I'm just saying, if you're above 850, based on history, straight up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1660, if this is real, like, right? I mean, it didn't look good, you know, while as it was selling off, but it wasn't nothing was in jeopardy. You're just making another higher low, and now you're really performing today. It's kind of crazy. What's up, crypto hoarder man? Holy crap, Leroy. Curious George. It is curious. O&T, curious.
Curious.
Very
George.
curious here, right?
0.0350000 ETH.
In the British way. It's curious in the British way. Okay. So I'm just, right? I mean, there's still, like, if, say this was going to continue or whatever, there's still 63% upside. That trade setup was posted June 14th or whatever, or July 14th, excuse me. Is still active. No stop outs were triggered or anything like that. It was close though, but no. And so it could continue on. It just might take a month, it might take 3 weeks, it might take a while, but you know this is in very safe territory for much more upside if this stays as it is, you know. Thank you, Hoarder Man. Happy birthday again.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Bow to Crypto Hoarder, the sensei man. My God, dude, look at this. You know, it's unbelievable. Look at DOT, chat. This could be it. It could be truly bottoming if this is real. Okay, didn't check on the daily on DOT yesterday at the close, but mother of God, if that's some sort of, I mean, it kind of looked like Ethereum, which wasn't that great, but dang, man, that's almost a hammer. And where the context of it, like, this is not a joke. You see this, right? I don't know what happened. I don't know why this isn't visible. Look at that, man. The high from August 2020. You just sprung. You've just now. You understand. What happened yesterday is, and now today, really, because yesterday, you don't know. We need fall through. We got the fall through. We're springing. We're back testing the spring on DOT. Until something changes, you have just done a textbook spring, and then back test of spring, and that's the first time it did it. When you broke this level, you didn't really confirm it. I mean, you did it on the wave. I'm talking about the test, the true test. And you got to wonder, you've broken back out of the supply line. It's very curious. It's very interesting, okay? Despite anything, let's see what happens. It's not making higher highs than the 20th or the 19th, but just the price action, right? Just as we identified Bitcoin failing to break down July 14th, you're failing to break down, but you're truly testing a level. I think that's really cool, man. Bro, I need to get that. I love that shirt, man. Yeah, word of man. We got the coolest people. We got the coolest people here. Big deal, man. This is not a joke. God, man, that's solid stuff on DOT. Wow. Just give me a sec. Wow. I mean, I'm beside myself in a positive way here on DOT. I really am. It was over, dude. It was over. Bearish engulfing candle. You fell back into the wedge, and then the next day you held support from history, and now you're following through and breaking back above both resoundingly. That's serious. Okay, whatever. Sorry, not trying to get weird here. Yeah, so I mean, like, whatever. There's no point. I don't even figure there's a point in talking about it yet because it's not done. But yeah, so we're doing the. I forgot. Yeah, completely. Is the day to promote. So we have, you know, Scott Carney, Brad, and me. We had a conference call today, and we have solidified the dates for Vegas for the meetup. We don't know how big the meetup's going to be. It might be really small. It might be nothing. But the more people that RSVP that are going to come to this thing, the more likely we are to do something bigger, like rent out like a room, you know, and maybe if there's enough people, Scott and me would probably do our first in real life live stream together in the room with all the people. But again, I'm not even thinking there's going to be that many people that would show up. But again, PM, direct message Brad on the Discord if you think you're going to want to make it. The dates are going to be the first week of October, like late. I mean, the dates are like Thursday. What is it, Brad? I'm good to say, right? I'm good to say the dates. I'm not doing anything wrong by saying what dates we're going to do this, right? Because they got to know the dates, so otherwise how can they know if they're going to RSVP or not, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the dates we chose was I'm going to be flying in on the 28th at night. And so, you know, travel day on September 28th. And so 29th, 30th, 1st, 2nd, and then I'm going to fly out on the 3rd. Okay, so those are October 3rd is when I fly out. So from the 28th, 29th to the 3rd, go ahead and put it in your schedule if you want to come. All are welcome. But the more people we get to RSVP, again, we'll end up doing probably crowdfunding, like a goal on stream if there are enough people for the ballroom or whatever, and make it a fun time. So just, yeah, that's something important to talk about. Because we, you know, something that doesn't happen that often, you know, meetups. I mean, anytime I travel at this point, it's almost a meetup, right? But, you know, you get it. Let's go to Ethereum. Kind of skipped over that. Just too much hype going on. All right, so look at this. Unbelievable, right? And it ended up being a reversal. But was it really a reversal? It held support, 1420, which is amazing. But it's just Jerome Powell. It's like literally everything in the world did this today, except the DXY. But you're about to confirm in 30 minutes the highest daily candle close on Ethereum since June 10th. That means probably 1730 if that's real, right? I mean, completely in a day, getting back above the highs you saw, you know, from the 18th all the way to the 24th. I mean, you're about to do it, man. So 1730, if you ever broke 1730, sweet mother of God, you're probably going to 1972 to $2,000. Holy crap. Audio check, by the way, we good on that? Gail, I thought you were coming. Dang. Brad, let me know in DM, you know, update and stuff. So we are gonna also, we're working on merchandise. Got Shaylin working on a new, like, it's like a limited time meetup shirt, you know, that'll be a collectible. You won't be able to get it after a certain amount of time. So just be aware that's coming too. Let's let's look at Bitcoin dominance. The thing got destroyed and then it was holding and it also get destroyed more. Dang, man, talking about like it's getting, is it gonna pivot soon? Or I mean, there's definitely bullish divergence and development on this thing, but it's below the 200-day moving average. It's below the supply line now, so the argument's getting weaker. It could still pivot. If it starts really rallying here, then you do have accumulation, classic accumulation, potential through rising balance. It's just not really looking that strong, especially right, I could imagine after what these altcoins are doing today. USDT, well, it was like kind of gartling, but now it's, wait, what the? Now it's, yeah, it's like dumping at the PCZ. It's still like not dead or anything, but dang, man, it hasn't seen positive momentum since June 22nd on the daily. Yeah, no, it's not. It's really not the best at all. Not the best context, right? You normally are looking for these Gartleys after drawdowns, and then they develop, right? And I'll show you one that's not the best, but it's, but like drawdown, then the harmonic develops, and this up here is just not going to be as strong because harmonics are kind of inherently they like show value, and this isn't really the best value when you've maybe had a buying climax. And that's that right there. That's a really bad candle, right? That's kind of, that's shooting star. Like what? Bullish engulfing into a shooting star below resistance. What? You know, this is real bad if the DXY keeps dumping. This is going to dump too. And I think your target, if it did, would be like 5.87%. And that means altcoins, cryptos up a lot more. So root for this to fail, to get destroyed. What about the one we had been looking at? USDT to total. Totally awesome. Log scale channel. Oh yeah, remember it was the top. Oh, and look what's happening now. So the level that was once resistance, 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 like you failed to break it, you failed before in history, and this, you're now testing it as resistance and selling off, and you might be headed on down to that 200 simple moving average. The last time you saw that was December 26, 2021. So remember, this is like the possibly the key to everything, the key to the city for determining maybe when crypto's bottoming out for a while, not forever. I'm just saying, like, this was identified before it dumped, you know, it's confirming a high at 0.08. So if it's failing to break that level, you're going to the heart line most likely. Look between, I love the price action, you know, the heart line, look, when it falls below the, you know, one of the standard deviations, straight down, up, down, holds up, right? When it breaks the heart line, goes down. You can see up, down here. A lot of respect on this channel. I love it, man. So you could very well be headed to that heart line now. Bearish divergence was very real, very weak RSI.
Anyway,
Below says, you need a vacay, clinking beer mugs.
Can we check on XDC/USD on the daily or weekly, please? Bottom in, MACD looks positive, cool face.
Thank you, Robert, man. I really appreciate it. That was you. Yeah, we'll just look at that now, since you know that's the only request today. So, you got a KuCoin, I guess, man. Well, this is the one. I mean, I don't know, like if this is the one with the most data, right? Robert, do you know the most data? Oh, found more data. Oh my God, on this one. Yikes. That's a lot more data. Wow. Okay. I don't know about that, man. Like, for it to, there's nothing about this that looks good. Hey, man, what's Bitcoin doing kind of lately? At least in the channel, higher highs, higher lows. At least on the 4 hour. Look at this thing. Bottoming out. I mean, sure, there was divergence, but give me a break on it looking like it's bottoming out. I think like it's still got more downside. Look left. There's just very little here. And hidden bearish divergence is actually real on the daily. You know, not all altcoins are created equal, man. Some are way better than others, and this one's terrible. But yeah, you could imagine it's gonna rally if Bitcoin rallies, and Bitcoin rallied, so it's holding on for now. Right, it was really just like almost like a bearish Gartley, right? Like or an 886. Well, yeah, inverse head and shoulders. I mean, you're in such a bearish market to be, and where there's no support, and it's a lower high. It's hard for me to be like, yeah, dude, totally. I mean, it could turn into that, but, you know. I would prefer, if you're in a bear trend and you're going to see an inverse head and shoulders and want to play it, you would want I would think it would be more strategic. It'd be a better pattern if it was a neckline that was horizontal versus slanted. Because that slanted neckline just implies another lower high, countless lower highs we've seen, right? So, harder to really be that excited about it. But yeah, there's a little hidden bullish divergence you're up 6%, 6.3%. Nice, dude. I guess if you, just because you tipped, and I appreciate that, I'm taking it that your breakout level would be 3 cents, 3.08 cents. If you broke that, you're gonna have to test that high, 3.2 cents. That's the problem with slanted necklines. And then looking left, I mean, I would think you could eventually run up to 4.5 cents from it. You could measure move it, and it would probably take you close to that level. So it's just such, and where it is, man, that's my problem. Like, okay, remember we just looked at Atom, right? This is like, okay, kind of no man's land. I guess we could, okay, there's a candle high close. Candle high close right there, February 16th, and then a valley that was regarded. You're trying to break back above that. I think if you can break back above that, yeah, we talk about like much higher levels, like up, down. It could go up again, sure. But remember, like something like Atom, where there is no doubt at all on this one, right? You know exactly what it held, and you know exactly if it gets above this level, what it only ever does is up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, right? So those are the ones you're kind of looking for, the ones where it's like, yeah, and dude, it doesn't mean XDC can't rally too. It's just like, it's all about trying to strategize an entry and a stop loss and take profit. We don't know if these are going to hold, but dang, man, if they hold these levels successfully, it's easy to set up a stop and an entry and take profits. Yeah, PM Brad, direct message, private message Brad in the Discord. That is the channel in which you must go about if you want to go to Vegas. Okay, everyone has to RSVP. You can't just randomly show. I mean, I guess you can, but we need RSVPs so we can determine how big we're gonna go. If there are a lot of people, my God, we're probably gonna go big. If there's not a lot of people, we're probably gonna go way more chill and not be going nuts, okay, on spending. Yeah. So Robert, we looked at it right up. Hope you're good, dude. Bitcoin right now back below the heart line, barely, just barely. Just barely, man. You see how close you are? Holy crap, that's real life. You closed the 4 hour below it, and it was trying to break, and now again, more controversy here. But what a channel, man. Just work of art, isn't it? How it all played out. So nice, dude. Yeah, do not direct message Brad if you're thinking about it. You know the dates, you know where it is. So think about it with your loved one or your friends or your work. Figure it out and then direct. What's up, Mammoth, dude? Yeah, we'll look at FET Connect. Thank you for the Ethereum, dude. Be sure to only message Brad if you know for sure you're gonna go. There's just no point otherwise. So just, but we appreciate the consideration. Just know it's like Brad's gonna get messages and stuff. So what's up, P. Brad? Thank you for the 20, dude. But you didn't say anything, man. You just tipping, dude. I appreciate that, man. Kings. FET for Mammoth. Crypto Hoarder said he knows Mammoth. I don't get that. It must be some inside joke or something. I mean, I don't know what exchange really to look at. Well, do you know what exchange did? I mean, I'm just trying to find one with the most data so I don't, like, you know, say, hey, man, all it does is lose, but there's data and, you know, I don't... I'm going around, man, trying to find the most data. Binance. Okay. All right, so yeah, it's like FET. Oh, it is FET, or it's like file. Excuse me. All it does is lose. Oh no, here we go.
Rich lol is Pulse Malone Elon Dogecoin still your top beanie baby?
He does want to
Thank
make
you
us
as
rich.
always.
Dude, he said we're not in a recession, so I guess we're safe, right, man? Dang, dude. Dang, talk about critical areas of sorts, right? Not the most critical of critical, but you can't... I mean, come on, dude. It's like, historically, pretty real. But my God, I could see this going either way, though, right? It's just... Where are the bids, man? Where are the effing bids on this thing? So there you are. A low from 2019 and a high from 2019. Another high from 2020. That's where you are. Below that, down, up, down, up, down, up. Right? So I think you're, like, in a lot of trouble if you don't hold 7.2 cents. You're screwed. Like, you're in so much trouble. Like, below 7.2 cents with actual follow through, right? Breakdown. Oh my God, it's over. Nope. Immediate rejection. But if you break it for real, downside's 50 to 55%, mother of God. So you do not want to own this asset, maybe ever, but you really don't want to own this asset below 7.2 cents based on historical price action between 7.2 cents and 3.5 cents. But it doesn't mean it can't rally from here. It's trying to make a higher low. It's trying to spring back test the spring a little bit. Let's worry about the... It's just the trend's so bad. When's the last time you made a higher high, dude? This thing hasn't made a higher high since September, dude. It's just awful. But let's say it did break to the upside, right? Where, hey, certain doom below you, 50% downside. But let's say it broke upward, which, who knows? Like, dude, it could go either way. The only people at this point that think I'm calling something are like new people or trolls, right? You know, I never try to act like I know where something's going. It's all about the levels, and you're at the level consolidating, and it could go down or it could go up. You understand, if it breaks upward with resounding price action, there's 100% upside. So it's just all about which way the consolidation breaks. That's it. 50% down or 100% up. Let's go. Let's go to the casino, bro. Let's go to the scoinfetch.ai casino roulette table, or the slot machine. 100% up, 50% down, you pick. That's right. You pick, man. That's all I can tell you about FET, Mammoth. Thank you, man. Total. And so Bitcoin's like, kind of like right at the heart line as I'm speaking, but man, total market cap, it's like near its highs of the day. It's pretty much is. God, it's higher than it was in the last 4-hour candle wick, Beautiful breakout occurring, or attempted breakout occurring. Power hour, yeah, the last 60 minutes of the day, right? On a daily candle in crypto universal time, right? 24 hours represents one candle on the daily. We're on the 24th hour. So that is why it is called power hour. And if you watch this stream enough, or if you just pay attention to the markets long enough, you understand the significance of power hour. There's always price. There's like almost every day price action now in power hour. And it's an interesting time because it's when Asia is waking up, right? Yeah. Asia wakes up around this time. So you see their price action. Some of it anyway. Yeah, Pulse Maluj Doja Kano, whatever it was called. Yeah, man, it's hanging in there, right? It's up 7% of the day. It was so strong it couldn't even test the bottom of the channel. Hidden bullish divergence was there at the heart line now of this channel. You'd think if this was real, it was going to go test 488 again. It just hasn't, but still up. Right, still up there. I kind of see what it's doing. It's testing the candle high close from May 2nd right now, isn't it? Right there. Dang, man. Hold on. Getting real OCD about this. And don't tell me, just use the magnet tool. No, magnets don't work for some things. I don't like it. So it's been, look at that. Wow. July 26th, 27th. So yesterday and today, you've been trying to break that candle high close, right? The first one ever. It was the highest of highs ever on candle closes May 2nd. But you're just attempting to break that and you can't yet, but maybe you will. And I think 48, and you can just keep going, man. The trend's kind of your friend, like for now. There you go. Kush Blunts, man. Total session highs. Total highest price since July 24th, and could be soon breaking that. Maybe I should add an alert. Just right above it, so we can, if we hear the beep, oh my God. Let's go, dude. Look at the strength of total. It's kind of Bitcoin. It's mainly the alts right now. Alts driving this higher. We're breaking out, man. I don't know if it's diversity, diversification, silver hype. Yeah, man, nice. Nice, dude. My God, just when you thought it was out, it's back, man. Even something like ICP, mega loser. It's scam pretty much, right? Confirmed. But look what it's doing. It's that lowest low from May 12th. You back tested it July 13th. You sprung, you back tested it. It was 3 lows, and now it's a 4th low. It matches this low, and it's above the 200 moving average. It's just interesting. Like, you just think about, use your imagination of a range like this where it could go. Maybe maybe it turns into a head and shoulders, but it was near, like $6 to the bottom of the range. The top of the range like $9, $9.40. You know, it's we got 10 minutes, so you could definitely see something happen. Like
Thanks
serious,
for what you
dude.
do
In
every day.
10-minute
You're
period.
the man.
What's up, P Brat 2000? Thanks for the 5 super chat, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah, you just gotta wonder, like, what's happening here? Is it really occurring? I mean, let's flip the chart over for perspective. My God, what a run it's been on, you know, and it's now finally like not making higher highs
What's
anymore.
up, Mitch? Just want to say how much I appreciate you. Been busy having to lurk lately. Also the usual suspects in the chat, I see you all. Much love, Kings.
The usual suspects. Thanks, Mr. Anderson, for the elite contribution. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. But isn't it interesting that, you know, you're above the 200? I mean, I guess it's just looking at it inversely. It's just perspective, and it's like, if I was looking at this thing, I would never want to be. I think I'd be wanting to short this, you know, at all. I'm sorry, I would not want to be longing this. Excuse me. I'm got my inversed. No, if I'm looking at a chart like this, I'm like, and I look into this local price action, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be longing this. Well, you just missed the whole run, right? So if you're flipping it, like, I don't know if you could short this. You just missed the entire run, you know? So just kind of interesting here on this one that is definitely trash, scam, rug pull, no working project that does anything to help anyone. But we're just looking at the charts. And the chart's interesting here. Okay. Total session highs.
Bruh.
Look here. Look, listen.
We're pumping, dude. The 10 minutes, remember? We got 10 minutes left. Oh, yeah, here we go. 8 more minutes of this. You ready? Are you ready, dude? Here we go. That's the market, man. The market does not indicate. It doesn't always indicate what's going on. You remember the S&P, the Nasdaq, Russell 2000. None of them are making like true higher highs yet. They're not making true higher lows from the macro lows. This is just what happens. Price fluctuates, oscillates, liquidity dries up, and when liquidity dries up, the moves can get insane to the upside and downside. So you just gotta. And total is continuing to pump. Get inching closer and closer to maybe breaching the high from July 24th, which wasn't too long ago, but my God, life comes at you fast. Kind of crazy. Still pumping. Bitcoin pumping. There you go. This is power hour of power hour, right? It just hit its highs of this 4-hour candle 7 minutes ago. We can keep our eye on that one. Well, sometimes, like, man, it's just like, you know, it was looking real bad on altcoins in the 4-hour yesterday, but at the same time, or 2 days ago, and then Bitcoin hits this demand line though, and it's like, I don't know, like, you know, crypto order was like short from up here, and like then it hits. It's like, I mean, it seems like it, and then it was like yesterday, you broke down, but then you broke back above immediately, failed breakdown, and then you back tested the demand line as support to reconfirm its validity as support. And since then, moon, and it could continue, right? Someone be like, we need a pullback in crypto. It's like, dude, you just had a 15% pullback. 15% in less than a week. That's the pullback. So now, I guess Jerome Powell was the catalyst. That I don't even know how it was a catalyst. It was just him speaking and doing exactly what everyone knew he was going to do. But hey, that's what happens sometimes. So well, yeah, I was just kind of like, dude, you know, you're in the big leagues of capital, so it's like that's definitely an area to take your winnings, right? Because the amount of money you made, like for normal people, is like it would take them 5 years to make that, you know. So it's, you know, the stakes are higher. It's important to I mean, you know, it's important no matter what position size, but you know what I'm saying, dude. Gotta look after the whales, right? Yeah, whale watching. Well, yeah, the DXY is pulling back. It was bullishly engulfed, and we got a bearish bamboozle today, I believe. Bearish bamboozle. Almost, right? Bullish engulfing into bearish harami. That's a kind of a bearish harami. I don't know. People would say that the wick needs to stay confined within the previous candle's body, but the body is contained within the previous candle's body. So, and now you're possibly, it could be, is it over? The parabolic trend line that's been very well respected is maybe in jeopardy at this point. And if that sells off, that's going to be incredible for everything in the world. Everything that is tied to this wrecking ball. Everything. Andy, you know it, man. Up or down. It's life, dude. You just, I mean, you position, you just act like you don't own it. You don't look at it. I didn't look at it, right? That part of it. The own till you die position. It's not even a position. It's just like, it's a part of me, man. Hoarder the composite trader. No, Hoarder just respecting levels. He just is, man. He's respecting levels. He's respecting supply lines and demand lines. That's all he's doing. What does that mean? Hey, if you learn and you pay attention, you can do similar stuff. And here it is. We got 3 minutes, 30 seconds till Ethereum has its highest daily candle close since June 10th, which is spectacular. It would be the highest daily candle close of the rally we've been on. You haven't seen negative momentum since June 22nd, and it looked like you might be seeing it soon. No way, man. You back test, well, total back tested its levels. This did back test 1420. You know what it did, right? It back tested right here. Previous cycle top became support, and after it became support for real, it's up 15% from yesterday after a successful bearish bullish back test. It was also a candle close right here too, so it's very real, and resistance, you can see the price action is very real, and it held, and now it's going, so that's strong. It's a strong, but it doesn't mean you're in a bull trend. This is just part of the relief rally you've been receiving. It's just an extension of it. Yeah, second stream, why not? It's Crypto Hoarder's birthday, if you didn't know, and you know there's price action. Bitcoin 2 minutes ago is above the heart line right now of that channel. Very nice. Here's your daily on Bitcoin. That you know, is not going to be making its highest candle close since June 10th. It will be making only its highest daily candle close since July 21st. So it's underperforming Ethereum locally. Maybe I'll just make this visible on the daily, this channel, because it actually doesn't look too bad. It's just, look at that, man. That's some pretty price action. Big bullish engulfing candle will be confirmed in less than 2 minutes. So oh, likes hit, my bad, dude. Sorry, I forgot to. I have to manually turn likes on every stream. I can't help it. YouTube, you know, they got rid of dislikes, and they also made it default show likes. They made a default turn off. It's annoying. It should be good now. And thanks for the almost 900 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, if you're enjoying this Bitcoin bullish engulfing candle on the daily confirmed, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. confirmed in less than a minute. Theme night? What do you mean theme night? Like for what? You think Bitcoin closes at the highs of the day? It'd have to be at like 23,100 and 125 or something. Follow through? No clue, but you know, holding this level solid, dude. Moonboy night? Oh, you're talking about like the hats and stuff. I don't really do those these days. You know. Here it is, chat. Jesus chimes. Can we please also Jesus chimes and for a daily engulfing candle confirmed? Massive candle there. Massive. Oh yeah, so we've switched the Patreon voice chat, you know, hangout thing to Wednesdays if you're a patron. So that's tonight, hour and a half from now. Just letting you know. It's just Thursday started getting too much for me. Like Thursdays for normal people, you know, are kind of social, and so my social life kind of like, you know, moving downtown and stuff's been active and stuff. Oh my god, dude, SNX. Okay, SNX, highest daily candle close since May 8th. But sorry, you just, you know, my alert went off, I guess, because it kept pumping and just pumped a little higher. But that's real, man. You have a breakout on SNX. Confirmed with a candle close. You could very well backtest this level today, tomorrow, whatever, before going to moon. So just remember that. You broke out. Now market participants might want to backtest. They might want to confirm that it's a support now. All right, just keep that in mind on this massive rally where it was up over 20%. But beautiful price action. You got to love it, man.
Hi Mitch, can you please take a look at LDO versus USDT? It run, yes, but can you check the targets please? Thanks.
NDS, thank you, man. Sure. If you wish. Let's see here. Is there any, yeah, that was the next request anyway, so we can go to it, sure. LDO. What, you got a exchange or something? CoinEx. Oh, CoinEx has more data. Maybe the most data. Okay. Very, very nice here, dude. Very, very nice how it, look what it did. It had the run, yeah, but then it back tested, you know, it fell below the key level from January and February, but just kind of back tested it as support. As of technically yesterday, by 3 minutes, it hit the 200-day moving average for the first time since May 9th. Target-wise, well, you're in a downtrend, man. So just think about what this thing's done in downtrends, you know, from like a high to a low, went to a 618. From that high to low, what did it do? Hit an 886. From this high to low, you know, it hasn't even hit a 382 yet. So, talk about the wick low here. You know, August 2021, December 2021, multiple times before it broke. But overhead resistance, kind of tough, man. This thing's so illiquid, dude. I mean, price action a lot of times is up and down between that level, right? Down, up, down, you know? So I'm looking and seeing there's some valleys. So it's like $2.50, $3.97, and $5. Those are the target areas. So $2.50 would be the next level, you'd think, probably. In high to low, you know, it's in between the golden zone, so it's just a common retrace area. Right, that's your common retrace area. 217 to 324. There you go. Of course, there would be a Vegas stream, yes. Just like last time I was in Vegas, we did a stream. When Vegas? Oh, we talked about that earlier. September 28th through October 3rd. That's the Vegas meetup time. Direct message Brad in the Discord if you plan on going. If you want to go, direct message Brad. So we have a head count. The more people, the higher the probability is we do something amazing, crazy, and we do like some sort of crowdfunding for the whatever we're gonna do. You know, like a live stream live. But again, there has to be enough people, and I don't think there will be, you know, enough for that, but who knows? I expect nothing. Yes, Kathy Wood sold a bunch, all of her Coinbase yesterday, and it went up after she sold today 11 to 12%. You can't even make it up. You can't make it up. How crazy that is. All right, been live an hour now. Let's go, dude. Hype. So just to look back, or just to look at the stock market, we looked at it in the other stream, but this stream, you know, highest 4-hour candle close since June 9th, and soon approaching that critical area, well, somewhat critical area, 405. It happens to be the pattern completion zone of the bearish Gartley. You just never know, like, what's going to happen. You wonder if we're going to catch a reaction here. It's still earnings season, man. You got to be careful. And people like that type of move today will really get retail and dumb money aping into this market. You know it will, just like it did the same thing. This was also a Fed day, right? May 4th. That was like one of the largest inflows of retail money ever, for real, ever. And gapped down and dumped. You know, I never saw those levels again yet, you know, so I'm sure one day, again, we'll see it. But I'm just saying, you just got to be careful on days like this, because what happens when everything shifts and you're the exit liquidity, because we're in a bear trend and a bearish Gartley is approaching. Gotta be careful, man. You're below the 200 moving average as well. I mean, you know, it's just, I know it seems so good today. You know, so many things pumped so hard, but did they? If you scale out and look, zoom out, not really. It's nice that it rallied though. That's awesome, dude. Well, I mean, the NASDAQ, dude, yeah, the Gartley, I think, is already completed, and it's just right. It closed not breaking out, right? It did. Like, in fact, closed not breaking the November 2020 peak, right? It just went up again and tested it. Could you imagine if it started reversing here and it became a type 2 return? If it became a type 2 return, I don't know how this thing got kind of screwed up here. There we go. Yeah, that's good. This is just off. I think the log scale sometimes breaks. Yeah, man. So I'm just saying, I have my alert set up and stuff, but like, dang, dude, if this breaks, say maybe it's invalidated, it can go to an 886. I'm just saying, right? This is an area where you got, this is not like, if it does break to the upside, congrats on this time. But if you keep trying to go long at the pattern completion zone of a potential bearish Gartley at a critical inflection point in a very well established downtrend, I think it's going to end very bad for your portfolio over the long term. If you just keep doing that, I'm just going to keep going long at pattern completion zones of bearish harmonics and bearish trends at inflection points from history that we're not above, right? So we'll see what kind of price action we get tomorrow, okay? On the NASDAQ, the S&P, Dow Jones, it was also like very close to hitting some kilo. Like, you know, you're not even there yet. Neither is the S&P. You got a little more upside before you get overbought in the downtrend. But these are real harmonics, and they're very reliable. This is, yeah. Three-day on Bitcoin. Well, it's working on an engulfing candle, right? But there's 2 days to go. It just opened last night, or yesterday. It's still above that level. I'm still holding above it until it breaks it. You're fine for straight up and down. That's why there are 3 targets. If it was to hold 19,891, right? Oh yeah, natural gas. Sorry, just looking at what people are saying. There's just a lot of stuff been going on. Natural gas. That yeah, gap down. It looked it's not bad, man. But imagine that double topping. How does this thing double top with the energy crisis going on? You know, like that was a big drawdown. This is an attempted rally that has not yet broken out. It's 3-day. Yeah, it made 100% retrace. Candle closed with the 886 though. So certainly what a run, but no clue if this continues. Yeah, super bullish. I'm saying fundamentals are probably the best they've ever been in the time we've been alive. Probably the best fundamentals ever for natural gas's chart to go insane, right? To rally, you know. Okay, so it's your gasoline futures gapping down, but kind of hidden divergence developing on the 4-hour while. Yeah, this one's below. This one just back tested an inflection point as resistance twice, not once but twice. Can't like that if you're wanting to be long. That's some bearish price action right there, and the gap down doesn't help at all. And yeah, so that's good. That's good for everyone. We want this chart to collapse. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I just went live again for a minute because there was price action. It was the normal stream time. It's Crypto Hoarder's birthday. All those things, right? All the above for just going live for a quick hour, and I've done it, man. That's your 60 minutes, quick power hour stream. So thanks for coming out. I'll just be back. Remember to direct message Brad in the Discord if you're interested in going to Las Vegas for our meetup, an official mid-trade TA meetup, September 28th through the October 3rd. So just hit up Brad only if you know you're going. Don't hit him up and be like, I think I'm gonna go. No, like hit him up if you're gonna go. Figure it out. You have some time. We need RSVPs by the 15th of August. Shout out to Ellis, but I'm sorry, Ellis, I'm departing now. So I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the T. Hey.